For all intents and purposes, Han China and classical Rome did not really communicate with each other. This is mostly due to the fact that the two empires were on complete opposite ends of the world to each other, and both had their own external and, more importantly, their own internal conflicts to deal with. Most communication and trade between these two great superpowers of the time were handled by the Parthian Empire and its successor states. The Parthian Empire sort of acted as a middleman between the two empires, sometimes intentionally sabotaging efforts between the two to communicate in order to control the Silk Road. Despite this relatively lacking communication between these two superpowers, there was still a lot of exchange of goods. If not formal trade, goods were definitely exchanged. For example, Alexandrian glass and Greek pottery, Mediterranean sea silk, which was made from Mediterranean shellfish, amber from Northern Europe, as well as a lot of gold and silver. Likewise, Chinese goods found their way into the Roman Empire, perhaps most notably Chinese silk. This Chinese silk was so sought after in the empire that Pliny the Elder believed the desire for Chinese silk was bankrupting the Roman Empire. But what about direct interaction? We know that there was a lot of communication between the Byzantine Empire, which was the continuation of the Roman Empire, and the Tang dynasty. However, between classical Rome, which was pre-split Rome, and Han China, we don't really know about many real interactions. However, there is one, and this took place in AD 166. We're not sure which Roman emperor sent this mission to China.
It was either Emperor Antonius Pius or his son Marcus Aurelius Antonius. We're not sure. Chinese sources of the time just say that it was the king of Dacian, which in their words is Rome.
But we do know that this Roman embassy arrived in China in 166. We also know that this meeting did not really end well. It didn't end in any sort of violent dispute or anything, but it did end with a Chinese official being extremely unimpressed by the Romans, stating that the goods they came with to offer the Chinese emperor were neither rare nor precious. A damning insult, especially since the Han Empire at the time really prized precious gifts from those it saw as inferior, which, have no doubt, these two empires saw each other as inferiors. The Romans of the time only acknowledged that one other kingdom was on a similar level, not quite same level, but a similar level to Rome. That was the Parthian Empire, not the Chinese. While the Chinese Empire itself viewed no one as its equal, viewing anyone outside of its borders as barbarians. A similar view that the Romans had, really. They viewed the Parthians as barbarians, but more sophisticated barbarians. Now, we could speculate for ages whether or not, if they had actually met and communicated properly with each other, if they would have viewed each other as barbarians. It's most likely, with Roman expansionism and aggression, that they probably would have gone to war. But who knows? That's speculative history, and we don't have time for that right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to do more videos like this, analysing two distinct parts of a disconnected world, but also showing how the world was not so disconnected in the ancient past. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed, I hope you're staying safe, and see you soon.